Do you love living la vida loca in Mexico? Are you considering the different routes to citizenship and curious to know if you qualify for a faster route? In this video, I will explain what each of the three major routes are for citizenship in Mexico, so stay tuned. Hey friend, my name is Aaliyah, and here on this channel we talk about all things Mexico. So if you're just visiting, passing through, or establishing roots, join the journey and let's get mixed in Mexico. So which route to citizenship in Mexico do you qualify for? Well, requirements differ from person to person based on a particular set of circumstances. And sometimes requirements differ depending on the Mexican official you're standing in front of in their mood that particular day. But in general, there are three main ways to qualify and acquire citizenship in Mexico. Let's imagine them as routes on a highway that all get you to the same destination. You have the straight shot, the 2-year route, and the 5-year route. Let's take a look at each of those routes individually to see what they are and which one you may qualify for. So, number 1, the straight shot. What is it? The straight shot is the most direct and fastest way to citizenship, but it is through birth and or parental ties. Well, who qualifies? Well, according to Article 30 of the Mexican Constitution, linked below, 4 groups of people qualify. 1, individuals born in Mexico, no matter where their parents were born. 2, individuals not born in Mexico, but at least one of their parents were born in Mexico. 3, individuals not born in Mexico, but at least one of their parents have Mexican citizenship. And 4, individuals born aboard Mexican ships and airplanes, whether military or commercial. So those are the 4 groups of individuals who qualify for the straight shot to citizenship. It is their birthright. And since my husband qualified for one of those routes, I will make a video on the actual process we went through to get his citizenship in Mexico. If maybe you're in a similar situation or you're interested in or curious about the process of what to do to get your citizenship, like where to go, what paperwork is required, that kind of thing, stay tuned for that video. But the straight shot, nonetheless, is the fastest route. And although there are paperwork and appointments still needed for this route, at the end of your journey is a Mexican birth certificate waiting for you and all the luxuries that come with it. So, number 2, the 2-year route. What is it? Well, the 2-year route is the next fastest route that qualifies you for citizenship through Mexican nationalization. After 2 years of lawfully residing in Mexico as either a temporary or permanent resident, if you also have a particular set of circumstances, which I'll talk about. So, what are those circumstances? Who qualifies? Well, according to Article 17 of the regulations of the Nationality law, linked below, those who qualify for this 2-year expedited route must reside as temporary or permanent residents for at least 2 years and be one of the following: a direct line descendant of a Mexican who was born in Mexico, say your grandparents, for instance. 2, married to a Mexican citizen by birth or naturalization. 3, have children born in Mexico, whether they're adopted or natural. 4, be from Latin America or the Iberian Peninsula. Or 5, a foreigner who has performed services or carried out outstanding works in the benefit of Mexico in the areas of culture, social science, technology, arts, sports, business, that kind of thing. And let me just say, I have no clue what exactly is meant by outstanding. It might just be dependent upon the official that day. But if you happen to fall in that category, you also may not even need to prove residency. Crazy, right? The Mexican way at its finest. But unfortunately, the 2-year route is not as simple as a straight shot route, where you have your Mexican birth certificate waiting for you after all the paperwork and the office appointments. Instead, after you do your time in the 2-year route, you still have a test waiting for you to prove you are worthy of your Mexicanicity before you earn your Mexican citizenship, which maybe I'll talk about in a different video, the Mexican citizenship test. But finally, number 3, the 5-year route. What is it and who qualifies? Well, The 5-year route is the fastest route for individuals who do not meet any of the requirements for the straight shot or the 2-year route. So, after living as a lawful resident, whether temporary or permanent, for at least 5 years, you qualify to do the same paperwork, pay the same fees, and take the same tests as those in the 2-year route to become a naturalized Mexican citizen. So, in summary, the 3 routes. 1, the most direct route, the straight shot, is through birthrights, either born in Mexico or on a Mexican vessel, or at least one of your parents were born in Mexico or at some point in their life attained Mexican citizenship. 2, the next best and fastest method is the 2-year route through family ties, country of birth, or contributions to Mexico. And 3, the next best option is the 5-year route. It's slow and steady, but it still wins the race. Something to keep in mind, though, is upon being granted Mexican citizenship through naturalization, the Constitution states that your citizenship shall be revoked if you live abroad for 5 years in a row, according to Article 37, link below. So, if you fall in that category and don't plan to start your Forever Mexico just yet, I'd suggest you visit Mexico every 4.9 years to keep your citizenship current and active. So, I hope that was helpful, and if it is, feel free to give the video a like. It lets me know that this kind of content is helpful. But nonetheless, have fun, enjoy the process. Hasta pronto, friend. See you soon. Nos vemos.